Proverbs, fourth chapter. This is Solomon shows what instruction he had of parents. Hear ye children the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding. For I give you good doctrine. Forsake ye not my law. For I was my father's son, tender, and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also, and said unto me, Let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments, and live. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. And I call wisdom her and she, because it is on set or Isis. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Understanding is the sister to wisdom. That's why it's called Nephebet, her sister, the sister of Isis, or Aset. Is personified. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her. She shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. Hear, O my son, and receive my saying, and the years of thy life shall be many. The years of my life is already many. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in the right path. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straitened. And when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. My son, attend to my words. Incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart, for they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a forward mouth, and perverse lips put far from thee. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. That's right, go on the straight path. And now, now I'm going to read the same chapter, Proverbs 4, from the white, let me see, okay. This is from the Wycliffe, the Wycliffe edition of the Bible, of Proverbs, chapter 4, Wycliffe. And it says, sons. Now, this is plural. It says sons, S-O-N-S. Uh, The King James version is singular. It's an S-O-N, but the Wycliffe says, "Sons, hear ye the teaching of your father, and perceive ye, or understand ye, so that you know prudence." Prudence is being guided by reasoning, by right reasoning. "I shall give to you a good gift. Forsake ye not my law." In other words, I give you a good gift. Do not ye abandon my instruction. For why and I was the son of my father, a tender son, and one begatted before my mother. For I was my father's son, a tender son, and my mother's only child. And my father taught me and said, "Thine heart receive my words, keep thou my behest," that said, obey my commands, "and thou shalt live. Will thou wisdom, will thou prudence," W-I-E-L-D, will thou prudence. That's right guidance with reasoning. "Forget thy not, neither bow thou away from the words of my mouth. Forsake thou not it, and it shall keep thee safe. Love thou it, and it shall keep thee safe. The beginning of wisdom, wield thou wisdom, and in all thy possession get thy prudence." That is right reasoning. The beginning of wisdom is that thou first obtain wisdom, and among all the possessions of grace important is that thou get understanding. Take thou it, and it shall enhance thee. Thou shalt be glorified of it. When thou hast embraced it, take thou it unto thy heart, and it shall advance thee, or shall promote thee, or raise thee up. Thou shalt be honored when thou hast embraced increases of grace to thine head, and a noble crown shall defend thee. It shall bring many favors upon thee. They shall adore thee like a noble crown. My son, hear thou, and take my words to heart, so that the years of thy life be multiplied to thee. I shall show to thee the way of wisdom, and I shall lead thee by the path of equity, and I shall lead thee on the fair ways, into which when thou hast entered, thy going shall not be made straight, and thou shalt run and shalt not have hurting, and thou shalt not be caused to stumble. Hold thou fast to my teaching, and forsake thou it not. Keep thou it near, for it is thy life. Delete thou not in the path of wicked men, and the way of evil men. Please not thee. Delight thou not in the path of the wicked, and do not let the ways of evil people please thee. Flee thou from it, and pierce thou not thereby. Bow thou away and forsake it, for they sleep not. No, but they have done evil, and sleep is ravaged from them. No, but they have deceived simple men, for they do not sleep unless first they have done some evil, and sleep is taken from them unless first they have deceived those who be honest or who have integrity. They eat the bread of impiety and drink the wine of wickedness. They eat evil bread and drink evil wine. But the path of just men goes forth as light shining, but the path of the righteous goes forth like a shining light, and increases till to perfect day. The way of wicked men is dark, the way of the wicked is dark. They know not where or when they shall fall. My son, hearken thou, lo, my word to my words, and bow down thine ears to my speeches. Go not they away from thine eyes. Let them not go away from thine eyes. Keep thou them in the middle of thine heart, for those be life to men, for they be life, for those be life to men finding those, and health of all flesh. For they be life to those who find them, and health to all their flesh. With all safe, keeping keep thine heart safe, for life cometh forth of it. For life cometh forth from it. Remove thou a shrewd mouth from thee. Do not thou speak depraved things, and backbiting lips be far from thee. Thine eyes see rightful things, and thy eyelids go before thy steps. Address thou the path to thy feet. Direct thou the steps of thy feet, and all thy ways shall be established. Bow thou not to the right side, neither to the left side. Turn away thy foot from evil. Okay, now I think the King James had a little easier. Now this is a Vulgate, a translation of the Vulgate. Vulgate was written in Latin for the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church used it, and they still use it. But this is an English translation of the Vulgate. Hear ye children the instruction of a father, and attend that ye may know prudence. Prudence is right reasoning, using reasoning to direct their life. I will give you a good gift. Forsake not my law, for I also was my father's son, tender, and as an only son in the sight of my mother. And he taught me and said, let thy heart receive my words, keep my commandments, and thou shalt live. Get wisdom, get prudence, forget not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall keep thee. Love her, and she shall preserve thee. With the beginning of wisdom, get wisdom, and all thy possession purchase prudence. Oh, that's the reasoning. Take hold on her, and she shall exalt thee. Thou shalt be glorified by her when thou shalt embrace her. She shall give to thy head increase of grace, and protect thee with a noble crown. Hear, O my son, and receive my words, that years of life may be multiplied to thee. I will show thee the way of wisdom. I will lead thee by the path of equity, which when thou shalt have entered, thy steps shall not be straitened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not meet a stumbling block. Take hold on instruction, leave it not, keep it, because it is thy life. Be not delight. Okay, and keep it for this thy life. Be not delighted in the path of the wicked, neither let the way of wicked evil men please thee. Flee from it, pass not by it, go aside and forsake it. For they sleep not, except they have done evil, and their sleep is taken away unless they have made some to fall. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of iniquity. But the path of the just as a shining light goes forward and increases even to perfect day. The way of the wicked is darksome. They know not where they fall. My son, hearken to my words and incline thy ear to my sayings. Let them not depart from thy eyes. Keep them in the midst of thy heart, for they are life to those that find them, and health to all flesh. With all watchfulness, keep thy heart, because life issued out from it. Remove from thee a forward mouth, and let the crackling lips be far from thee. Let thy eyes look straight on, and let thy eyelids go before thy steps. Make straight the path for thy feet, and all thy ways shall be established. Incline not to the right hand nor to the left, turn away thy foot from evil, for the Lord knoweth the ways that are on the right hand, but those are perverse which are on the left hand. But he will make thy courses straight. He will bring before thy ways in peace. So you take the moderate way, neither to the right nor to the left. Okay, and that is the saying of wisdom. So that's what it is. Let's keep wisdom and get it. or set, ask for it, pray for it, believe in it, and understanding, living by reasoning, right reasoning, and discretion.